Okay, it's May 7th, 2022. As per my last video, there's an email in there stating that I had an option to upgrade to the Flex 1500, which I opted for that, and they said they'd have it to me by the 6th. It came on the 7th, no big deal. But I'm supposed to get at least one battery. This is just a docking station. Supposed to get at least one battery by the end of this month, I believe. And the others they'll ship in June or July, according to their last email schedule. Hopefully so. Why they sent me this one now without the battery, I don't get that. But of course, I don't know their inner workings. But anyway, long story short, ordered this system back in December of 2020 because the supply chain and the cerveza virus. A lot of trouble with manufacturing and supply chain issues. But anyway, I've got this. Really couldn't use this as is unless, I can go straight from a solar here. I'd have to run it off solar for it to function. Fortunately, I do have panels here, which I bought. I got 4 of those, 400 watt. Main reason I got this was to charge my Suron in the field, and also have an option in here I can plug in and heat water if I wanted to shower in the field as well. So, I have another more primitive option, but I was going to make it a little bit easier. But anyway, this is where we're at. Hopefully I received at least one set of batteries. I ordered two sets of batteries. At the end of this video, I'll include a unlisted video from them, what my unit will look like when it's completed. Just an update later.
Hey everyone, Jared here with Inergy. I'm really excited to show you a test that we've been excited to show you for some time. We know a lot of people have been asking about it. So if you can see here behind me, we've got a Flex 1500 stacked with 2 different Flex batteries. And yes, that is a Flex MPPT supercharger making a guest appearance on the bottom. We'll have more content for that later. Right now we're going to focus on doing a max discharge test using 2 Flex batteries with a 1500 watt continuous load. So we know that this is something that a lot of people have been asking about, and we're excited to bring it to you. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how we've got this test set up. So if you look up here, you can see that we're using incandescent light bulbs. Incandescent light bulbs provide a really stable, consistent load. So we'll be using those for our load primarily. Then we've got all those wires coming down here to a power strip. And then that power strip we're running into a kilowatt. That way you can see exactly how much power is being pulled on the outlet of the inverter, not the battery. So you will notice a few things during the course of this test. First thing you're going to see is that the LCD on the Flex is going to have a much higher figure than what the kilowatt is showing. That's on purpose. We have the LCD measuring power consumption at the battery, not on the output of the inverter. The reason we have that is so that users can see real time exactly how much power they're using. And then the kilowatt is going to show us that 1500 watt load on the output side of the inverter. So you will see a different number there. We've got them both for you guys to see. So, and then I've got my stopwatch up there. So we're going to start this thing up and see how long it goes. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on the Flex 1500. Okay, got that done. Charged up to about 100%. Got 2 batteries connected. I'm going to move the kilowatt over to watts so you can see that. And then I'm going to plug in all these cords and start the test. So here we go. Okay. Got that going. You can see we're about just over 1,500 watts. So let's just let this run and see how long it goes. All right, so it looks like we went just over an hour. We were a little bit late on getting that stopped, but there you have it. It went about just over an hour on a full 1,500 watt discharge. There were probably a couple things that you guys saw that I want to address. You probably saw in the kilowatt that the load got a little bit smaller towards the end of the test. That's because as the battery voltage drops, the output voltage on the inverter also drops down a little bit right towards the end of the test. So that's totally normal. Looks like after this test, we have about 12% remaining of our battery. So that's really great. So we're excited about these results. We're excited to get these products out to you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates.